We're going to talk about the biggest lie in home brewing today on Big Rob Talks Brewing. Settle in. This one shouldn't be as controversial as some of the other ones we've done. And not that we ever intend to be controversial. It's just I like to bring up topics to help beginners to see through all the stuff out there that overwhelms them. Let's put it that way. Biggest lie. And there's a few. Maybe lie's a little strong. Nobody's out there lying to you, but makes for a good title on a YouTube video, maybe. Misconceptions. Let's put it that way. There's a bunch that I've been talking about the last couple of weeks on my Mondays. Big Rob Talks Brewing. This one is that beginners think, and not even beginners, intermediate brewers as well, think that they need expensive equipment to brew good beer. So we're not going to have the kit beer, can of goo versus partial mash. I just got bit by a horsefly in my finger. That's cool. We're not going to have that conversation today. Everybody ever watched any of my videos knows that I believe you should start with can of goo, move to partial mash, and then head over to all grain. So today we're going to talk about all grain itself when it comes to equipment. A lot of people think they got to have the big setups, the 3-vessel systems, even the all-in-one, which I love the all-in-one electric brewing systems. Fact is, you don't need that to make good beer. If you followed some of my videos, you'll know I started all grain brewing, doing brew in a bag. I love brewing a bag. It's very simple. Cost is low to get started, and makes really good beer. I have a buddy. I've never done competitions, not my style. I started brewing just to be able to make good beer from home. But I've got buddies who've done competitions, and one of them, he and another buddy of mine actually became business partners in their own brewery, which is cool. They used to brew with me. They kind of took a different path on getting started, and they both make incredible beer. One of them, he went with 3-vessel system, half barrel, and the whole kit and caboodle. Would have been fairly expensive to get going. Makes great beer. The other one, and they're best pals, he did brew in a bag, just like me. Both of them, and he makes incredible beer. And they're both brewers at their brewery, and they both won competitions around here. Whose beer's better? I like both their beers equally well, even when they're home brewing. So, brew in a bag. What is it? If you I'll put a couple links under this video for you. It's real simple. You get yourself a kettle, you get yourself a brew bag, and that's it for equipment besides a burner. You need like a turkey burner. Pick that up at, I don't know, in Canada, Canadian Tire, Amazon, whatever, down the US, I'm sure. Just a typical turkey burner where people, I've never done it, but what do you deep fry the turkey? That's all you need to get going. Simple process. On top of that, when it comes to chilling, you can do starting out, if you don't want to go out and get a wort chiller and try to figure that out with your brew in a bag system, instead of using an ice bath, which ice baths work, take a while. And if you're brewing a 5-gallon batch, you got a big kettle to try to put in an ice bath. So that sucks. No chill brewing. No chilling. The Australians came up with this method. I don't know who and when, but years ago. And I've used it many years and loved it. Very simple. I'll put a link to my blog where you can learn how to do it as well. Very simple. You get yourself a food grade plastic container. When you're done your brew day, you go ahead, you dump the boiling hot wort into this plastic container. You get yourself some nice oven mitts or rubber gloves. You squeeze the oxygen out of the no chill cube, and you seal it. You leave it. Next morning, she's down to yeast pitch and temperature. Good to go. No off flavors. Makes great beer. The container costs $10. Shaves a good hour, depending on your chilling setup, off your brew day. And like I say, works incredible. So don't buy into the hype that you got to go out and buy this fancy equipment. I've told this story many times. A buddy of mine, another buddy, he frequented my brew pub a lot. Loved craft beer, loves it still, wanted to get into brewing. I told him, like I tell you guys, start with the kits. He didn't listen. He went all out. He bought the 1-vessel, probably a Brewzilla or something. Still sunk some money into it. And I don't even think he got through one brew day. Discovered he didn't like it. So Now he had to, of course, go and sell all that fancy equipment at a discount. So that sucks. If you had started, even if you want to jump into all grain right away, if you had started with BIAB, fraction of the cost, could have figured it very quickly. It was not for him and saved a ton of money. You can always, like I have, I've upgraded, obviously. I upgraded to a brew pub, but then after my brew pub, and before my brew pub, I was using the all-in-one brewing systems, which are basically brew in a bag, except it's electric, and you use a malt pipe, which is just a fancy word for a metal basket that sits inside the all-in-one kettle, which basically is the same as the brew in a bag. So exact same setup. Yeah, you can get recirculating pumps and stuff, which is supposed to help with efficiency and stuff. But again, BIAB is the way to go. Look it up. You'll see tons of people won competitions with it. Start there. Start slow. Save your money. Learn how to make good beer. Learn the basics. If you love all grain, slowly add more equipment. Advance your equipment. Personally, myself, I don't foresee ever at home brewing with anything other than the all-in-one systems. Under $500, you can pick one up, but $300 to $500, depending on which one you get. Mash and boil, that was my first one. Brewzilla is the one I got now. Of course, it's a grain father. They all do great. So guys, take it slow. Enjoy your hobby. Don't break the bank starting out. Don't fall for the hype that, oh, if I want to make the really good beer, I got to get these crazy systems. You don't. Tons of people have made award-winning beer. I'm out of breath, man. Ooh, had a big weekend of partying. A lot of people have made award-winning beer using simple BIAB setups. Check out the links below. If you're new to brewing, I do give away my beginners brewers bootcamp. The link will be in the description. And if you're just getting into all grain, or hell, if you're in all grain, I give away my top 5 best-selling recipes from my brew pub. Link will be in the description. Reach out. You got any questions? Big Rob's got to get this walk in, get that beer gut from the weekend gone. He gone.